Hi everybody, welcome back to the Chuck and Lisa Show. I am Chuck Nellis if you prefer, and this is Lisa Nellis if you prefer. Hi Lisa!
Or Noah.
Hi Risa.
Hello Risa.
Hi Rishi.
Ruby doo! Oh, we're back and we're happy to see you guys. This is an hour dedicated to absolutely nothing, and we like it that way.
Chucky needs a haircut.
Chucky has long hair now.
We do it well, Chuck. We do nothing well. We do nothing well on this show.
Yeah. I like it.
Well, we try. How's that?
So it's sort of a double, meaning to it.
Yeah.
We do nothing, but we do it well, but we do nothing well.
Oh well.
One of my teeth looks
we
like
do
I
our best.
missed one of my teeth.
What'd you do? You got a piece of lettuce on it?
No, I don't know what, but
Lisa's eating sushi. Just got home from work.
when I opened my mouth on the screen, it looked like I had a hole in my teeth.
Wouldn't it be better if YouTube notified me that our show was coming up about 2 minutes before the show instead of 2 minutes after we start?
Nah.
That wouldn't be the way, and we're not even political or anything here. We just have fun. This is the show dedicated to nothing, as I said. We're like the Seinfeld of podcasts. We're just here to have fun and not talk about politics for an hour.
And eat,
God knows there's not.
eat grocery
Well, you're
store
supposed
sushi.
to be cooking for the show
I know.
instead of eating grocery store sushi.
I know.
Yeah. Anyhow, welcome. We have one person visiting us in the chat room so far. That is Kat. Anyone is welcome. We don't bite on this show. The next show, we can't guarantee that.
But the next show bites.
The next show bites. Sometimes pretty hard, too. Hard biting. Yes, this is live, Kat. You're talking to us right this moment.
I need a rib shot for this show.
That's why I'm eating dinner. Sorry, I got home late.
That's cool.
Oh, my mug is invisible now.
You have an invisible.
Because it's green.
Ah, very nice. So anyway, what are all the sticks on the wall? That's Jersey's design. We're actually in, because you're new to the show, I'll let you know, we are in our trailer that I drove all the way down to Alabama to get one time because it was such a deal. It's in absolutely
your buddy
immaculate,
Eddie?
perfect shape with my buddy Eddie. And we got such a deal on it, I had to go get it. And it is our studio. It's also our extra guest room when need be, and
It's our only guest room.
and your office when you don't want to be in the house.
Right.
So we have fun. We're in North Carolina. God's country. Who's bleeping?
I don't think it's
That's
You.
that's my phone. Sorry, I didn't put it on silent yet.
Silence!
Oh yeah, I need to do mine too.
Silence! Mine doesn't talk to me. I turned all this off. I don't like them. I've got enough things going on online. Anyway, let me tell you where you can. Oh wait, I forgot something very important.
What?
Hey,
Where we
Darcy,
are?
how are you doing, brother?
Normally better than I deserve. I guess I still am better than I deserve, but
It's getting closer.
yeah, I haven't felt that great today though. But
Sorry.
it'll be all right.
Hershey, you were telling me before the show you had some bad soup.
Yeah, I think I had bad soup last night. I didn't feel great all day long.
Bad soups. Well, at least you haven't been hugging the bowl all day, which is sometimes the case.
Tell me when
I
you're
felt-
done talking about what I'm eating.
I felt close
You're eating
a
kinda
lot.
looks like it.
Hey.
I felt very close to it a few times, but never quite made it yet.
Yeah.
If I disappear from camera, you know where I am.
Yes. Well, keep a bucket nearby.
Oh gosh.
That's serious. You've probably gone to bed with one next to the bed just in case.
Oh,
haven't you?
heck yeah. Several times.
I have.
I've given one to a kid a couple times.
I remember hugging the bowl, going, "Nice bowl, you're so cool. You're my friend. I'll never drink again. I swear." And then, alrighty. Where in the world can you find Chuck Nellis on the internet?
Not
I
on
guess that's the
Facebook.
next question, right, Dersh?
Yeah.
Look, you
There.
ready for this, guys?
Not on Facebook.
It's a big mouthful of these things. I am not currently on Facebook for the next 30 days because I posted something that someone else posted, and then I got suspended for posting what they posted.
Did they make you take it down first and pretend like they were gonna let you stay? That's what they always
not
do.
this time. They,
Last time with me, they said
you're out of here.
they made it sound like if I removed the post, it would be okay.
Yeah, they
and
do
then
that.
Suspended me for a week anyway.
Well, Chuck, you know that I got smacked on the wrist and warned because I posted the Declaration of Independence.
Oh my goodness.
I told you last week what I got suspended for. I said boys are dumb. Somebody reported it. It's hate speech.
That's ridiculous. You can't say shite on anywhere anymore.
Are you serious, Lisa?
I'm serious. I could screenshot the thing.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
remember that time I got suspended on Twitter for posting a Bible verse? That was a good one.
Yep.
How the hell do you lose an account over posting a Bible verse?
I don't know.
That don't make no
How is-
sense to me.
How is boys are dumb hate speech, but it's true.
Yeah. Anything from the Bible is hate speech now, so you gotta be
Oh.
careful.
That's crazy. All right. Here is where you can find me and cannot find me. You cannot find me on Twitter because Twitter hates me. Jack hates me. Facebook currently hates me. I'll be back in 29 days, I guess it is. Where you can find me, I am at Chuck Nellis. Get a pen if you need to know. I'm like, because it's a lot. It's a lot, you know? Gab. Clout Hub. Gab and Clout Hub now with Parlor gone are now my biggest sites. And Facebook now. Then there's Tumblr, MeWe, WeGo, USA.life, Sayscape, Codius, Politichatter.
Every time you say Codius, I want to say Maximus.
That's it. And I'm actually on Zwifts, but nobody talks to me there, so I don't know why I'm there. I told everybody there yesterday I was going to leave. There's a couple more sites like that I belong to that I'm there, but I'm not there anymore. Lisa,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I'm talking to Kat.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Where in the world can we find you, my dearest?
I am on Twitter.
I know.
You know who's not on Twitter today anymore?
Who's that?
The My Pillow dude.
I know, Mike Lindell.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm on Twitter. He's not. I am on Facebook. I am on Instagram. I am on Pinterest. I have an Etsy site called Vintage Velma Finds. And I'm getting ready to add a whole bunch of really cool stuff. I've sold some cool stuff this week.
You really have.
Remember that box we got that had all the stuff from the 40s in it?
I
Remember
love
that?
that box.
I never posted a lot of that stuff just
Mhm.
because I have to pick through it. And I posted a few of those things, and I already sold one like the next morning. So
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
She's bought some cool watts.
yeah, and some not so cool, but this one's gonna make up for a
Oh,
lot.
but that one lady with the cabinet, we've used half the things that she had. The
Oh, I know,
Tupperware
that was-
and...
I bought
Tell me about that one.
basically. It was an auction, and there was a picture of a kitchen cabinet,
Mm-hmm.
and so you're bidding on everything in this cabinet. It's all yours. And they didn't take individual pictures of anything, so you just kind of had to, like, maybe kind of guess what was in that.
Right.
So I think it was only like $40 or $50, maybe. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I know it wasn't any more than that.
Right.
So it was in Durham, so I went to pick it up, and some of it was crap, like plates we don't need. I'm just going to donate those.
Yeah, plates
But,
are plates.
Then there was a bunch of Tupperware.
Yeah, we're
old
using that Tupperware. I'm using a bunch of that Tupperware.
Those canisters.
Mhm.
I saw a set of those canisters, those old round canisters that people used to have.
Yeah.
I saw a set for sale today online for $40.
I'm not surprised.
So I could make my money back easily if I just sold
I'd have
those.
to give up my
Then
coffee
there was
canisters.
no. And so then there was like there was a bunch of really old Pyrex plates. There was a pink pie pan that's hard to find. There's probably a couple $100 worth of stuff at least in that cabinet. So.
And some really, really usable stuff.
And I literally had to go to the person's house. Well, they're passed away, but you had to go to the house, let yourself in with the key thing, the lockbox, and I literally had to empty out the cabinet. There wasn't anybody there.
Was there anything else left in the house?
Well,
at
yeah.
that point?
What it was when most of the people had already picked up their stuff, but the stuff that was still there had like the receipt taped to it, so you knew that was your thing.
Right.
So that you knew that you weren't supposed to take that.
That's cool.
Like somebody else had bought another cabinet.
Right.
And it was empty, so
Right.
I knew which stuff was mine.
Right. That's great.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
cool.
down the rabbit hole. Anyway,
Well, we don't care about rabbit holes. It's what we do.
Tupperware is cool though. And
So anyway, if you're near Burlington, North Carolina, it's exit 143, and that's where her store is. And
I have a
it's a badass store.
Have a
It's
physical
inside the big
store?
consignment place, which everybody loves consignment places, and it's called Vintage Homes. It's towards the back on the front on the left side.
if you ask up front though, they know where
Oh,
it is
they
and
know
they'll
it.
take you there.
Everyone loves her booth there. So if you're on 85 or 40 going through Burlington, North Carolina, you
That's
can't miss it.
143.
Anyway, enough of that. Did it tell them everywhere else you are?
I'm not really in that many places.
No.
It says I'm on CloutHub, but I don't go there very often. And Minds.com, I can't get it to work because it makes you try and pick a category before you post,
No,
and the drop down doesn't work.
I don't like.
So-
I am on Minds, but I
Yeah.
don't use it.
It doesn't let me use it.
Yeah. Alrighty, Mr. Dershey, you want to tell everybody where you are?
I'm currently sitting behind the microphone that I use to produce the Chuck and Lisa show, located somewhere in a bunker in Central Florida. If you want to find me on social media, find me on CloutHub because that's where I hang out. Although I've been on, Gab a lot lately. I was on Parler and gained like 15,000 followers 2 days before they took it down. And
That still kills me, man. I lost 68,000.
yeah. And I'm on USA.life, MeWe, and WeGo. But again, if you want to find me, check me out at CloutHub. That's where I'll be. I'm at Dersh at all of those sites, and that's
Yeah, we all need to update our
that's where I
we're
am.
at. You know, it's gotten crazy, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need to have that like that little slidey thing where you slide one out and you put another one in.
Yeah. That's how it works. It really is. What preceded Facebook again? What was it called?
MySpace?
MySpace, and before MySpace was something with
There
a
was a-
C. Was that?
What, CompuServe?
CompuServe,
But that wasn't
right.
really like.
yeah. MySpace was the first sort of.
Yeah.
There was also something on Yahoo, I think, that was like villages or towns or something like that. You
Right.
could have a free web page.
Right.
But
My glasses are for hockey. Oh well. A blind Chuck is a not reading Chuck. All right, so what are we going to talk about tonight? What do you want to? You wanted to start something? What
I just
was
wanted.
it? You had a couple little minor
Sorry, I'm
topics
still
to bring up.
I just wanted to say thank you so much that nobody I know died this week.
Yeah.
Unlike last week and the week before that.
Yeah.
So.
They go in streaks like that. It's really strange.
Yeah, but. You
Think
know,
already. Welcome, my friend.
I don't like it.
Please interact with us. We have a lot of fun. If you have questions, if you have comments, we will comment your funny ones. Like Lisa calling me. Kat asked if anybody had ever seen a Sasquatch, and Lisa said Chuck is the Sasquatch.
It's true.
It's true. That's
You
why
can
that
see his
picture.
toenails.
I'm closely related to a dinosaur. Yep. All right. So what were you gonna?
Oh, I know.
You had a couple things you wanted to mention before we got going.
The AOL chat.
Yeah, AOL. What was the other thing besides dead people? You had something you wanted to talk about to start off the show. A couple things.
I didn't know.
You should really take notes.
I should. Okay, you should take notes because you're the one that's at home all day and I was working.
Yeah, but I talk about politics all day, so it's hard for me to
talk about not politics.
Exactly. It's a challenge that I truly enjoy because it's like, what am I going to talk about? I talk about politics all the bloody time.
You know what I did today?
What'd you do?
For the second day in a row, and I'm finally done.
What's that?
I deleted people from the accounts payable database.
Yeah.
Old patients that we had given refunds.
Oh, cool.
From like years and years ago, and I'm looking at them probably going, they're probably dead. Oh, they're probably dead. I mean, it wasn't one of those things where I could hit a button and delete all the inactive ones, so I had to do it one by one.
Right.
And it took me 2 whole days.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm a little loopy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Nobody had done it the whole entire time they had that program. So.
Wow. So.
Oh God! Don't get Chuck started on what was my first car.
Who said that?
Oh God!
Get me talking about cars.
Oh God! You can only talk about.
What was my first car?
You can only talk about less than 5 cars per show.
Well, that'll take a multiple shows.
Everywhere we go, he's like, I used to have that car.
I did.
I swear. Like,
I've had like 30 cars.
What did you do? Have a car a month and then like get another one?
Well, for a while I was buying beaters. You know, and then I'd just buy one and drive it for 6 months, a year, or whatever, get another one, and that worked out great. But my first car and my second car, if I can have them back, that's over $100,000.
Yeah.
Right now. My first car was a 1972 Mach 1. It was British racing green with black interior. Not especially fast because it was a 72 and not the earlier ones.
That was the back seat.
Never got to use it. I only had it literally a couple months.
Was that the one you had in
St. Croix? Yeah. Okay. That one's probably rusted into the ground by now. And then I had my second car because that's even cooler than the first. I had a 71 350 Formula Pontiac, not a 400 Formula, the rare 350. And of course, I wrecked it, and instead of fixing it, I sold it. I still cry to that. That car's worth freaking $60,000-$70,000 now. Bullwinkle!
Oh, that hurt.
He's in the house. Sorry.
It's like Dershey screaming, "Get off my lawn!"
Hey, I haven't heard that yet today, Dersh.
We'll get there.
He has to wind
Ernie, cool. All right, so Ernie's first one was a 76 G10 van. Date's dad hated me, I bet they did. Making love in my Chevy van, and that's all right with me.
I did not have a car until I graduated from college.
Well, your first car was the Renault
Encore. Stick shift.
Right.
Red, no radio, no air conditioning.
But it was brand new.
It was brand new, but that's why I had no radio, no air conditioning.
Well, you bought the
prop.
The ad leader.
Yeah.
The leader car. They always get one of them just to tease.
Like it was like $5,000 or something.
Right.
I don't know. It didn't have anything. It had nothing.
I bet. Well, it had an engine and a transmission, and that's the most important things.
And the first time I took it in for service, they tried to charge me to check the AC.
My Renault didn't come with a radio either. Yeah. I had to put my own in. Huh?
They thought I was some stupid girl. They tried to charge me to check the air conditioning.
What, they want to crank down the windows?
I said I don't have
air conditioning works. All right, Kat's first car was an 84 Olds Custom Cruiser with 120,000 miles. You had a Buick version of that same car.
No.
You did. Didn't you say you had a Buick station wagon, the little, Plymouth. Like my Pontiac one?
Plymouth. No, Buick. Oh, the Buick.
No, the Buick wagon.
Yeah, Century.
Yeah.
Yep, I had
Well,
a few.
that's hers is a Century Custom
I had
Cruiser.
that kind of like army puke green color,
Yeah,
and it had a. It didn't have. It just had a radio. It didn't have anything.
that's cool.
Yeah. So but it only got AM mostly.
That's cool. Darcy, what was yours?
My first car that I purchased, or the first
Yeah.
car that I had.
Either way,
Either way,
Well,
a lot of people are giving their first car.
mine was the same because my parents didn't let me
Yeah.
have a car. I had to buy it.
First car that I ever drove and had was 1969 Dodge Camper Special,
Oh yeah,
mint green,
big old pickup truck, huh?
big boy. Yeah, I love that truck so much.
That's cool.
Yeah,
You know, those old trucks are just getting huge money now when they're restored. It's
Yeah.
just amazing. Well, speaking of
Oh, those bubbles
what?
in
What?
the Pinto station wagon.
Oh, the cruising van. The cruising wagon. I believe they called it, right?
No, there's another one.
While we're talking about cars and not talking about NASCAR stuff yet, I wanted to mention something about electric car batteries. Remember I was talking about that a couple months back?
So to me,
Well, I think it was on the air, but yeah, I was
probably
talking.
maybe it was too dirty.
Oh, well, I was talking. Man, I think it was on here. We were talking about how car batteries are the biggest problem with electric cars. That they are too big, bulky, cumbersome, and all that. They've come up with a new battery that's about yay big, this thick,
Yeah.
still lithium battery,
Yeah.
but it's very
Ah,
tiny
fire
and
starter.
it charges in 5 minutes. And for that 5 minutes, it drives 100 miles.
Can you use the same chargers that they've already put
Yes.
everywhere?
Yep. Same charger. It says it delivers 100 miles of charge in just 5 minutes.
You know what? Remember I told you I went to the ATM one day and somebody had plugged their car into the ATM
Right.
power because
Right.
it wasn't locked.
So this is it's this company called StoreDot. It's in Israel, and guess who liked the idea so much? He put up a research and development center right next door to take advantage of the innovations coming out.
The muskrat.
You know it, Elon Musk. So this would change the whole electric car game. What do you think, Dersh? If you could go 100 miles in 5 minutes at a battery that was no bigger than, I don't know, an 8-track tape?
Do they catch on fire too?
Certainly not.
I mean, I think it's a great idea, and I'd buy an electric car if I could afford one.
Yeah, well, I'm all for the hybrid thing personally
Yeah.
because the biggest use of gasoline is when a car a gas engine starts from zero to get up to speed.
Yeah,
So if you get an electric boost to get it up to speed, then a car can get 50, 60 miles a gallon easily.
Yeah. Well, my wife's new car is a hybrid Ford.
Is it?
Yeah.
What did you get?
Ford. What are the two small cars I make?
Oh, the actual car.
Focus? No.
Not the Focus.
No.
Fusion?
Fusion?
No.
That'd be the perfect name for an electric car, wouldn't it?
Fire starter.
Fire starter. I don't know. She went like 4 months on one tank of gas.
Oh, yeah?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, let's see. Think already. 79 Pinto station wagon with louvers, side rear windows. You actually had the cruising wagon. Those are very rare. If you still had that would be pretty neat to have. Bullwinkle's first car was a bourbon and a cigar.
What?
I'm kidding. He says he's drinking bourbon
Oh.
and chilling. Let's see. What else are they talking about? Anyway, enough of such things. What are we going to talk about here? We got cars. We got lots of car stuff today for some reason. Just
Well, it's
because.
almost 7:30, so it's up to you. Oh, that's what I forgot to buy at the store. Biscuits. Sorry.
Where the heck did that come
From my
from?
email.
What?
Multitasking here.
Biscuit schmishkit.
Schmiskets.
Biscuit Smisket. Oh my goodness. You know, I keep referring to these sites like sunnyskies.com and Good News Network. I recommend those just simply to take a peek at, just because you get silly, nonsensical stories from all around the world that have nothing to do with politics. And nowadays, that's a good thing, isn't it, guys?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, so, somebody saved the boy's stuffed Bambi from a frozen canal.
Aw. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna find that one. See
Well,
if I can find
yeah,
it.
what
Keep
was
talking,
you
keep
had a
talking.
story?
Keep talking.
But that's little boy named Nico was walking home, and he lost his. Oh no! His brother decided to test his pitching arm with the stuffed animal into the
That
canal.
sounds like a brother.
So unable to retrieve his buddy, he returned more than once. So it was right near a thing that they could find it. Let me see. I should have read this before, but I just
Yeah, you
noticed
should
it.
have.
I just noticed it. The little boy said he didn't want to bother anyone, but someone convinced her that they could get it. Let's see. NCC skate. Oh, so a skate team. A skating team
What?
skated out to get the
neat.
thing for the little boy.
Aw.
Frozen and soggy, but missing no more. That's a cute story. This isn't not in America. This is in like,
Not America.
yeah. I don't even know where it said. It didn't even say. Anyway,
That sounded
Ottawa,
that sounded
far, far away in Canada.
Canada. That sounded like the McDonald's commercial.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oh, so who's not doing Super Bowl commercials this
Oh,
time?
right. You remain. Yeah. Go
Coke.
ahead.
Coke isn't. Budweiser
Mhm.
isn't. I don't know of any other ones, but those are big.
That's big news when those big sponsors that have been doing Super Bowl since the beginning of Super Bowls, and knowing that their audience is home alone, not doing it.
Home Alone.
Well, I mean they're home, because there's nothing to do.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Can't find that story, but I'm looking.
Which story?
The happy story.
Oh yeah, I know. You need to find that. All right.
I'm looking.
So anyway, Dershey, how are you feeling, buddy?
I'm making it.
You hanging in there?
Yep.
Oh, by the way, everybody, please give us a thumbs up, and also subscribe, please. We have a good time. If you have any questions for us, just jump out there and join in. You can even call us if you want to, right, Dersh?
What?
We can actually have a call in if we wanted to.
No, not today.
Not this show.
Not today.
Well, we'll have to set that up so our friends can call us in. They're talking about booze in the chat room. We got bourbon. John Vasquez, welcome, bud. Good to see you, man. Hey, Paul. Oh, good to see you, man. First car, 76 Chevelle Malibu. That was a neat year. Very slick lines on that car. Very big car, but very slick.
What is Angel's Envy?
Yeah, everybody that knows me from Parlor, follow over to Gab now, because that or Gab or Clap, those are the two main places I've been hanging out.
Sorry, I was laughing at Ernie.
What did Ernie say?
Ernie's watches a lot of Hallmark movies.
Oh God, Dershey, you don't like Hallmark movies, do you?
Like is really not a strong enough word.
Exactly.
He's obsessed with them.
He's obsessed. All right, so we got all sorts of things. We got Irish Mist. We've got bourbon. We've got whiskey. Which is whiskey? We've got rail vodka. Wow, we've got a regular bar going out in our
Yeah, we need
chat
some, we
room
need some
here.
rum.
Any rum? No,
No, no rum.
no rum. We are rumless.
You don't have any rum, I'm cutting the show off.
No. You know what? I just can't wait any longer. I want to talk about racing, and we're not just going to talk about
7:32,
NASCAR
it's okay.
tonight. We're going to talk about all racing because there's a whole
Not
lot.
all racing, but the
Well, pretty much. There's a lot
of racing.
coming. Both we got Indy news and IMSA news and NASCAR news and all sorts of fun stuff.
And it's not boring, so don't go away.
Yeah, don't go away. It's not going to
So-
be just blah 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 NASCAR. It's fun stuff going on.
And it's
Sure,
here to stay.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of NASCAR, you should be able to see it on your screen. You see the Dodge Daytona?
Yeah.
It was just found in a barn.
Oh,
Very-
no way.
Yeah, buried under a bunch of stuff, and they just look at that thing, man.
Oh my God, really?
That's a car right there, baby.
That's $1 million car right there.
You could build a swing set on that spoiler.
It looks, I mean, there's a lot of rust down at the bottom, but it looks like they might be able to get away with not repainting that car. Wow. That's $1 million car right there.
Isn't that beautiful?
Some people looking at it going, that's $1 million car? Yes, that's $1 million car.
It's even got the original tires on it still.
That's crazy. Not original, but not too old. I mean, not too later. Wow, that's something, isn't it? I don't know if Parlor's going to return, John. I hope it does. I don't know. And that's all I got on that for the moment, because I
We'll
really
make
don't
something
know.
else.
That's
Well,
all you got
There
to say
are others,
about
but I
that.
mean, there's no reason why they're gone, but that's a whole different topic. But, yeah. So anyway, back to racing. This week, we saw the return of Jimmy Johnson to the public light, but not as a NASCAR driver, as an IndyCar driver.
Yep.
And Jimmy isn't just driving one or two races next season, Lisa, right?
Yeah, he's driving most of the Indy races.
Yep, he's driving almost the whole season,
And IMSA.
right?
And whatever he wants, really.
Right. So Jimmy Johnson, if you don't know already, which you'd have to almost be under a rock not to have heard of him, he's a 7-time champion in NASCAR, which has only been done by Earnhardt and Petty.
And he's retired.
And he's retired from NASCAR. He's all
He
done
ma-
with that,
he
except
actually
for a couple
made-
races,
yeah,
he said,
made
here
some
and there.
races.
He can do what he wants now. That's the cool thing for him. We lost a couple folks from racing stuff. Come on, we'll talk about other stuff in between. Don't go.
How do you know they left?
I don't know. It said 12 a second ago. Now it says 6.
Oh.
Yep. Now it says 7. I don't
No,
know.
that's likes, is it? Oh, 7.
That why it's. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't think that thing's accurate.
I
at
don't
all.
know either. Don't worry about it.
But stay with us, guys. You'll have fun with this.
Hey, it looks like we're in the garage with the car.
It does. I like being.
Are there spiders?
I wish that was in my garage. You drive 8 hours a day? That's something. So anyway, Jimmy Johnson is doing Indy, which is really, really cool. And he's going to have fun with it. And IMSA, which is the Rolex 24-hour series. That one just had its first qualifying race. Well, had its qualifying race. And the race is coming this Saturday and Sunday. 24 hours. So that's going to be awesome. And who got the pole?
Sunday.
Same guy who won the NASCAR championship.
Picking up-
Chase Elliott is with 3 other guys on the team that got the pole for the fastest prototype division.
Picking up where he left off.
Picking up where he left off. And that's got to be so much fun because those cars just are so neat. You know, they've got
Well, the
ground
prototypes are so awesome.
Oh my God! They got more horsepower than a NASCAR. They got a ton more downforce than a NASCAR. They're quite something. They really are. Anyway, so that's going to be this Saturday and Sunday, I guess. Right?
24 is this weekend, right?
Can't can't wait.
And then
Oh, you wanted to talk about NASCAR or something?
no, then
When you
yeah.
started watching it, what?
when did you start watching it? If you do, well, I know the three of us do. And why your favorite driver is your favorite driver,
Okay.
and everybody hates Kyle Busch.
Yeah. All right, let me look over here while you guys think of that. So Cat's a driver. Wow, that's crazy. Bullwinkle's still talking about booze. Oh, licorice flavor.
Yup,
Blah,
I
blah,
know.
blah, blah.
Chuck hates it. I like it.
It makes me want to arf.
Makes you want to get a bucket.
John, nothing like the oldies when it comes to cars. Oh man, if you knew how much of a car junkie I was, and I can literally talk about it for days on end, as Lisa will attest to.
Oh my god!
I really am. I'm a
Rain
Rain Man.
Man.
I am a Rain Man when it comes
Just
to
like
cars.
point at something and go, "What is that?"
And what year? And I will tell you.
You'll tell what kind of cigarette.
I'll
flavor.
even tell you what. Yeah, I'll tell you the particulars of it too. It's just cars are amazing. Like John said,
Yeah, my dad.
1970 was the greatest year for motor cars in my opinion.
My dad's was a '69 Camaro, right?
Yeah. Oh, anything from 66 through 72 is pretty much that time period, and man, it was so fun. I drove so many fast cars back in the day, never knowing that they'd be that, it's so expensive now. I drove Byton, the substitute teacher, Bitely.
Mr. Bitely.
Yep. I drove his 1970 Dodge. It was a police car with the 440 in it,
Really?
hammering around the dirt roads. Never ever thinking that, you know what, this is a $50,000 car in the future. It was just a beater to us, and we had fun. It's amazing that the old cars are so loved, and I guess it's partly because of our generation.
Yeah, he moved
Yeah.
around.
The people our age are old enough to buy expensive cars
We
now.
know this,
and we are.
Bullwinkle. You want a Dodge Demon. If I win the lottery, I'm going to buy you a Dodge Demon, okay?
Yeah. Just so you stop, Mitch.
Yeah,
No, I'm kidding. Then he'll be like, I got a Dodge Demon, which I would too. I'd even take that Daytona behind. So is that car going to auction, Dersh?
I don't know. I just know I saw the news flash this morning. I'm sure somebody will try to restore it and then make a fortune off of it.
Maybe they'll
Oh
do
my
a show.
God.
Can you imagine? I mean, just something like that.
It has to be done seriously, professionally for the value that is.
Oh yeah.
Done eating my sushi.
Doesn't I mean, it really doesn't look like it needs that much work.
No, that's why I was saying I think they may be able to save the paint, but it looks like it's got a little bit of rust down on the bottom
I bet it
of
has.
that
I bet it has
quarter
mice.
there. Oh yeah,
They
there's
always
probably
have
mice in the exhaust manifolds, like there always are. They like a nice warm place. Cool. So anyway, we have no script.
So yeah,
We're supposed to do certain things certain ways, but
How
we just
old
do
were
it.
you when you started watching NASCAR?
I started watching on ABC's Wide World of Sport in
Oh, when they
1967.
Condensed it because they never show a whole race.
Yeah, it was like 45 minutes for an entire
Yeah,
race.
they took the highlights.
And then before or after that would be something like ski jumping or ice
yeah.
dancing
Oh, yeah.
or whatever thing they did,
Usually ski.
You remember those, Dersh?
Ski
Oh, yeah.
dancing.
Wide World of Sports.
Downhill skiing.
Oh, and that guy falling off the ski
Yeah.
jump. That
Yeah.
was their classic
Yeah.
introduction.
That was the agony.
All of
defeat.
us old people are nodding and all young
Right?
people are going, what
Yeah.
the hell are they talking
That was
about?
the
Yeah.
agony.
Agony of defeat. Yep.
Yep, the agony of defeat. Old people know what the agony of defeat are. They ache every day. Ba-dum-bum,
We do.
ba-dum-bum.
We need a little rim shot machine.
Yeah, we really do. Dersh, you need a little button you can push.
Yeah, I know,
There's-
really.
There's a little machine that does all those noises.
Let's see. Ernie's second car was a 68 Mustang with 302. Sweet. Your first transport. Oh, it was a
horse.
7-year-old Mustang with
horse,
one
get it?
horsepower. No, that's great. So you're a horse person. Cool.
Yeah.
And
Well, you
now
guys.
you're a truck driver, I'm guessing. What? Dersh?
Yeah, oh, I was just going to say that, I told you before, my first experience with NASCAR was when I was in elementary school, because I went to school with Cale Yarbrough's cousin.
Oh, right.
And,
Tell me about that story a little bit.
Well, yeah, his parents actually owned the private school that I went to in elementary school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he was the dad was in the racing as well, but not as Chapman was his name, and
Chapman Yarborough. That sounds like.
no, his last name was Chapman. He was
Oh, okay.
That sounds cool.
Was his first name Cale then?
I don't know. That's just the elementary school I went to. That's the only reason I remember that name. But
That's pretty cool, man.
But yeah, I used to go to his house a lot, and they had all these old race cars just sitting in the front yard and in the garage.
Any of Cale's?
No, not of Cale's cars, but
Could
it
you
was
imagine
still pretty
seeing one of
cool.
those 21 Wood Brothers cars just sitting in the front
Oh
yard?
my gosh, you have no idea. But that's going. The rest of Lisa's question is that's why I love the 21 car. Always loved the 21 car, and of course the drivers of the 21 car have usually been among my favorite drivers to follow, which is why I like Blaney.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yep.
we need to go up to Wood Brothers show.
That was your other question.
Wood Brothers.
Who your favorite driver is
Who
and
was
why
your
you
first?
picked him.
Who was your first favorite driver, though, Darsh?
Cale Yarborough,
Oh,
obviously.
that makes sense.
That's a very good choice.
Well, what about you, old man?
Mine was Petty. But you know what? I always liked, I liked Cale, but I liked, what was his name? Tough as nails.
What was
Before Earnhardt.
What was his number?
I'll have to think about it.
All right.
And then, of course, Dale came along. And that was that. Oh, we got a lot of car fans.
Well,
in the
I'm kind of
audience.
I was kind of late to the game in NASCAR, and although this is really weird, I do remember watching the race where Earnhardt died, because I looked this up and it's true. I was watching a Duke basketball game,
Mhm.
and I didn't feel like getting up and turning the channel because I don't think we had a remote.
Right.
And so then the end of the race came on, and so I just ended up watching it. Isn't that weird? Because
Yeah.
I didn't watch NASCAR then.
Saddest day
So I
you could have possibly
I
watched
the-
NASCAR.
Yeah, so I watched the rest of it, and so
You had heard of him before that, really,
oh
right?
yeah. If somebody said name a NASCAR driver, I would be like, "Hello, I live in North Carolina." I would say the only ones I could probably have named at that point were Dale Earnhardt, Richard Petty, and Jeff Gordon.
Not even Bill Elliott?
Probably not,
Hmm.
because I didn't watch any races.
Right.
But you would always see people walking around wearing like Dale Earnhardt, Richard Petty, or Jeff Gordon stuff.
Right.
And of course, there was that radio show in Charlotte where the guy would come on and sing silly songs, and like that one song, Jeff Gordon's Gay.
Jeff Gordon's gay.
Jeff
Jeff Gordon's gay.
It's a funny
You
song.
should look it up. It's hilarious.
is
I've
really
never heard that.
Well, I'll send it to you. It's funny as crap. The guy, he passed away, but he used to write all these really funny NASCAR songs.
He also, Earnhardt
Dale, oh yeah,
Earnhardt,
my mom
Schmidt.
named me,
Johnson Jr.
yeah, Dale, Earnhardt, Cale, Richard Petty, something, Johnson Jr.
It's very funny. Oh gosh, let's see.
Tim Wilson, that's who.
Oh yeah, that was Tim Wilson. That
He
was
great.
him. Oh, no problem,
Oh,
Ernie.
so-
Sorry you missed us.
When I started watching NASCAR, it was when I started hanging out with you,
Yeah.
and you said I have to pick a driver.
All right. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to pick a driver. It's like, no, you have to pick a driver. So I picked Tony Stewart
That's a good choice.
because he seemed like a smartass.
He is.
Yeah. So I picked him, but then when we went to some races and I was like making fun of people, like everybody loves Junior. Everybody loves Junior. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna say Junior's my favorite driver just to be silly. But then he turned out to be my favorite driver. Like,
Quite a good guy.
yeah. So but now, so I don't have one. So I guess I like all the Penske guys.
Right.
I do. I like all the pit. I know people don't like Joey, but I don't care.
I like Joey.
Heck, the way these guys are going over here today, we could talk about just cars all the time.
Oh, and
the new Ford Bronco.
As soon
I
as
want one so bad.
do you want it as bad as Bullwinkle wants a Dodge Demon?
Yeah.
And you guys have to join our league when Dershey, whenever it comes up. We're not sure, but NASCAR does a fantasy league, and it's really, really easy. And you don't even have to know what you're doing, because the first year I did it, I won. Not our league, but the old one.
Oh.
You just have to remember to change your drivers every week.
Yep. Hey, Dersh, is the league up yet?
Nope, I check every day, Chuck, and it's still not available yet. Last year, it was like the week of the race they finally...
Yeah, wasn't it a couple days before or
Yeah,
something?
it was. It was just like Wednesday.
All right. So any of you guys, we got a lot of car people
Well,
here.
maybe
You
next
got to
week.
let me and Dershey
Yeah.
know if you want to join our NASCAR league. It's a lot of fun. Not serious. We just do it for fun. We do tease the heck out of each
there are
other
no
because
prizes
Dershey's
involved.
always kicking our butt.
Hey, I won the playoffs.
I know you did. He won the league the year.
4 times in a row, Chuck. Let's get this
You
4
have nothing better
back to
do.
back.
Now that I'm retired, maybe I can give you a run for the money.
Well, both you guys did at the end, man. I was.
Problem is,
That's because I was getting used to being retired towards the end of the season.
the problem is, after we pick our drivers and it's too late to change them, like, who did you pick? It's like, da, 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 da. I'm like, damn it, Soda.
Yeah, we picked the same drivers a lot.
Most
Well,
of the time.
last
I love
season, our whole thing was just so close. The playoffs were close. Well, we had all 4 of us were within like 60 points right there going through the last couple of races.
That was pretty cool.
The season long, I mean, came down to less than 100 points.
Yeah,
After all those races, it was fun.
it was pretty close.
I love
No, it
last year.
should be. Well, it'll be even closer this year, I think. We have a lot of fun, guys. There's so much seriousness in the world. We make sure you've got to keep a balance in the world.
One year we had a dead
You
guy.
gotta. If you read my posts, you'll see me joke around at least once for every 10 serious posts I do because
You remember that?
You got to balance.
One year we had a dead guy in our league.
Yeah, hey, we
Well,
literally
he wasn't
did.
dead at the beginning, but he was dead in the middle.
He died in the middle. That was disappointing.
He didn't win.
Really?
All right, let's see. Think already. My oldest was watching NASCAR when he was 5, and X bought you matching suede number 3 jackets. Nice. I bet his doesn't fit as well as yours does.
You mean now?
Yeah, now. Might fit on one arm, maybe, or around it.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to wear a junior shirt, but I forgot.
And then
I
tonight,
will next week, yeah.
that's cool. NASCAR, we get all excited because we're really into sports.
Well, there's also a lot of leftover NASCAR stuff.
Dershey's got to be in hog heaven.
Why is that?
Uh,
Why is there a NASCAR show on
no,
Hallmark?
soccer. Soccer, man. I see that everywhere now. It's become a big thing here.
It's getting there. It sure is. Growing pretty fast, and of course,
Heard about they're going to move all the move it off of and was it NBCSN?
NBCSN is closing
Closing
at the end of this year.
Next
Did you
year.
hear that?
This year,
Yeah.
next year.
This year.
well, they're going. Everything's going to be on Peacock now.
And USA Today.
Yes,
USA
USA
channel.
Network, but they can't put
USA
NASCAR
Network.
on there because they're not allowed to stream until they renegotiate their contract. So they
So
can't.
where's NASCAR going?
NASCAR is going to be on regular NBC or
NBC.
USA Network,
All right.
and then it's going to be on Fox half the year anyway
That's true. Fox has got the first half of the year.
with Clint Boyer.
I can't
That's
wait.
going to be so
Clint
funny.
Boyer is going to be fun.
He's
Oh
a riot.
man, we got some serious horsepower we guys are talking about over here. I was in my buddy's El Camino in Malibu a couple weeks ago. Sweet. What? Who's got 520? Oh, Bullwinkle. 528 crate engine. That would do it. That would do really well. Oof. These guys are talking about serious horsepower over here.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm in the same place you are.
I know. Oof, fun. All right. So anyway, NASCAR stuff. We'll go off track like we always do anyway.
Not MSNBC. NBCSN.
No, NBCSN.
Sports. NBC Sports
Right.
Network.
Not the news
Not
network.
the other. Not
no.
the other.
Although that would be fine too.
That.
Yeah. For you in Phoenix, tickets for the championship weekend at Phoenix go on sale tomorrow. The coolest part of last year, when nothing was happening when all this stuff broke.
When they were closed.
Yes, when the world was closed, iRacing, or eNASCAR as they call it, became a big thing, and it brought in a whole new generation of kids that played the video games. That all of a sudden,
it's been around for a long time.
Yes, it's been around a while, but all of a sudden, last year, because of this, the kids that were watching the e-racing kept watching when real racing came back.
It's iRacing, not e-racing.
E-racing.
You sound like a grandpa.
Well, no, it says e-racing on there.
It's iRacing.
I will read you the title.
Grandpa?
All right. eNASCAR iRacing.
Right.
Sorry.
Grandpa?
I don't. You know the only problem with calling me Grandpa?
You don't have any grandkids that you know of.
I don't even have any kids extra that I know of.
Besides, well, yeah, you know of Ryan.
Yeah, but she's not.
Just fish.
I'm a grand fish.
We have grand dogs, grand puppies.
Yep. But anyway, iRacing is coming back, and they're going to do it again. And they're going to do the Invitational Series with the Cup guys again.
Oh, nice.
Remember that, Dersh?
Yeah.
How fun was that?
They're also...
I thought it was great until Kyle Larson got kicked out. Then it wasn't so.
that's
Yeah.
messed up.
Yeah. Well, I think
That
he's
wasn't
made a rather good
That wasn't
comeback
even
with
really
his
on
new
TV,
ride.
right? That was just online.
Yeah. You think he made a pretty good comeback with that new ride of his?
It'll do.
You think?
And then there's also the SRX series from Tony Stewart.
Right.
That's coming in the summer. I can't wait for that. That'll be fun.
Yep.
All the cars be identical.
Right.
Like what was that? IROC? No.
Well, IROC.
Was
Yep.
that? Was it?
Yeah, IROC
I
had
knew
identically prepared cars.
What did that stand for?
International Race of Champions.
Oh, okay.
I love that series. I watched it every year.
All the cars are going to be the same. There's it's only going to be 6 short track races, so Darcy won't watch it.
Woohoo!
You'll watch it.
Each race is 2 45-minute heats and no pit stops.
Cool.
And my boy Ray Everingham is in it.
It's very cool.
He's my husband number, I don't know, 5, I think. I got a list.
After you kill me off.
No. I just got a list. I got Mike Rowe.
You mean in case I die?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
Mike Rowe.
She's got backups, Tersh.
I can't remember
Next.
who's number 4 is
Next.
number 4 is Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
And then number 5 is like
Who's
Ray.
number 3?
Mike Rowe.
Oh, Mike Rowe.
You're number 2, remember?
I know.
I mean that in the nicest way possible.
Hey, wait a minute. Let's see. NASCAR adjusts pit stop freeze pass specifics in rulebook. All very boring
Oh, check this out. Can I just say one more thing about this SRX
shit.
thing?
Yes, go ahead.
There's only 12 drivers per race. They all have the exact same car. All the cars are designed by my future husband. And they
Ray
just,
designed them?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
And they all have identical equipment. And they don't get to pick their crew chief. They get a different crew chief every
That's
week.
neat.
Yeah.
So, a return to IROC racing
go
would
ahead.
be
Go
very,
ahead,
very
go ahead.
cool. Very cool. So anyway, they announced different rules for pit stops, and also for stage lengths have changed for 2021. I don't know why.
Are they going to keep the thing with no like shorter weekends? I think they said they were.
Yeah, they're keeping the
saved a
no
lot of
qualifying stuff, and they're
saved
saved
a
a
lot
ton
of
of
money
money.
that
I
way.
missed the qualifying though.
So
I
I
did
guess that
too.
means they're
I
not
don't-
going to have points for the poll this year
Right,
because you couldn't even use that on
Right.
fantasy.
right.
I didn't like that personally.
Yeah. All right, I got one more good one for you. Rolex 24 training not just for NASCAR drivers, but for crews. What we don't know is that a lot of the NASCAR crews are actually doing the crew work for Rolex 24.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Hendricks is going to be there. Who else? Gary Nelson. He's one of the guys with NASCAR. So they're going to be working on a Cadillac. That's pretty cool. So apparently there's going to be some other teams there as well, which gives them good practice, of course. And that's pretty neat. So let's see. What are people talking about? We got 5 minutes left. Guys are talking about booze. Yes, we are going to be on at 8:30 for me and Dersh for the Right Side of Politics. Dershy, post that link to the Right Side of Politics for our show if you'd be so kind.
I'll give it a shot.
Thank you, brother. So look on the message thing in a minute or so, and he'll get it. We do talk about politics at 8:30. Yes, and Lisa does not participate.
I cannot.
After she visits the wee chat room, she goes online and does her thing.
I talk to my girls
Mm-hmm.
about Pyrex and stuff.
That's cool.
And I watch stupid TV shows that you don't like.
Oh God, I know.
Well, you don't know. Sometimes I used to watch
the former Roseanne show.
Yeah, but that's not on Tuesdays. So our show used to be on Wednesday.
All right.
Remember?
Oh well.
Yep.
All right. So Dershy's going to post that link, and we have a great time with you guys. Please do give us a thumbs up down below, and also please subscribe so that you get a notice when we're on. If you want an hour of just not talking about politics and being silly and stuff, that's us.
And we will talk about NASCAR now that it's back, but we won't talk about it the whole time.
Yeah, we always save it to the end of the show. And please stick around to the end of the show.
If you have anything that you might want us to talk
Motion
about.
detected at the front door.
Uh-oh, Dershy's getting robbed.
Why isn't the dog barking?
I'm pretty sure it's a dog that's going out to do the wee chat room outside.
Is that what set it up?
That is so funny.
That was
Sorry,
funny.
my friends love that, by the way.
What?
They were talking about like MeWe or WeMe, or they couldn't remember what it was called, and
Right.
I was like, I have the WeWe chat room. That is perfect,
Yes, it is.
especially for women my age.
It happens. All right, guys. So let's see.
Ouch.
What are these guys? I see motorcycles. I see IROC Z's.
I want to drive a motorcycle one time, but I don't think I can.
I used to love riding bikes.
I've only ridden on the back of one.
You're
twice.
getting a little to the later side of being a motorcycle driver.
I know. I know. You know those ones they have at the fair that are stuck to a pole?
You could do that.
I can do that.
You're funny. Yeah. Yeah, I used to love riding bikes until I hit that tree. Man, that tree that tree hurt. When I woke up, I was in a bit of pain. Some broken ribs. Oh yeah. Oh well.
I could get a mini bike.
Mini bikes are fun. I want a golf cart, Frank. Yeah.
Hey,
Let's get a golf cart and paint it like a motorcycle.
There you go.
Chuck,
They're
who's
the cool-
Huh?
Who's
Oh,
that pretty girl over your shoulder?
She needs a bath.
Shelby went out to use the wee chat room today, and this little puppy is absolutely freaking hilarious and adorable. That's how she came. That's the state she came in. What you can't see, because my
Her
big
paws.
old body's in the way, is her entire underbody and her paws look like her face.
She's like a Swiffer when she goes outside.
She's still low to the ground. She's in it everywhere.
I guess then you
Hey,
give her a
Bullwinkle,
bath,
I'm
huh?
in, man. I'll race you. I can't ride bikes anymore,
No, you
unfortunately.
can race in your
I
golf
can
cart.
race in golf carts. I can race in cars. But I think, unfortunately, I'm going to have to stick to 4 wheels nowadays. Or 3. Those
Well,
Can-Ams are pretty
The
badass.
funnest part of my ride home every night
What's
is
that?
there's 2 lanes to get on I-40.
There she is.
Ah,
Look at the
There's
full
two lanes
machines.
to get on I-40, and the right lane stays, and the left lane goes away. So
Right.
I was getting in the right lane, and the person in the left lane always like tries to go like pull up a little bit, like they're gonna. Oh wow, Mustang!
I'm in a Mustang,
Like, I mean,
and
if
I
they
got
had-
a lead foot.
If they had a BMW or a Porsche or another Mustang or a Charger or whatever, Challenger or whatever they are, then I wouldn't do that. But it's usually like a minivan or something.
No.
They're gonna be like, "We're gonna get in front of you," and I'm so like light changes, they pull out, I slam on the gas, and I'm like
Vroom.
5 car lengths in front of them immediately.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun. That's like the
Your
funnest part.
your car is a serious
That's the
motor
funnest part
scooter,
of my date. It's funny that I don't see the same people every day.
and they always want to do it.
They always want to like pull up, like they're gonna like. Have you ever driven a Mustang? Because I don't think that you have.
Right.
Your minivan is not going to do it.
No.
Not down
All
the.
right, let's see.
It's time.
Bullwinkle
Oh.
Vincent is a great motorcycle and extremely expensive and rare. Yes, you will not probably get one of those, buddy. Not unless you have a boat ton of money. I saw one sell for close to $100,000 recently. Pretty expensive.
I need that kind. Oh,
All right,
those
listen.
things.
Lisa's got to go visit the Wee Wee
Can-Am.
chat room. Yeah, that's what I said.
Can-Am.
The Can-Am.
Yeah.
They're neat. The 3-wheelers.
Yeah, we need one of those.
They're cool.
After we buy Bullwinkle his truck.
And you mean his
Demon. Sorry. His
Demon's not a truck.
I know. I was reading 3 things at the same
Yep.
time. Sorry.
Hey, you guys, join us in, well, heck, 28 minutes on the right side of politics. Durst, did you post the link?
Yep.
There it is.
Whee!
Look it up above. It says the Chuck and Lisa Show, and then it says right side. Click on that link, and you will get the new link for the next show. Dershie and I are both probably going to also visit the Wee Wee chat room and prepare for the next show.
But not the same one.
Not at the same moment, time, or place. Yes. Thank you for joining us. We love you guys.
Wait.
What?
First, Dershie has to say something.
Dershie has to say something.
Shut up, Chuck.
The other thing.
Hey, get off my lawn!
Get off this lawn. That's it.
Hey, and then me.
You know, we ought to just finish the show with that.
Shut up, Chuck.
You know, we finished the other show with me saying something. And then this show with Dershie saying
Get
that.
off my lawn. Shut up, Chuck. Get off my lawn. Goiny?
We love you guys. We will see you very soon. So everybody say goodnight.
Good night, Lisa.
Right.
Good night, you guys. We love you. See you next week at 7 p.m. See you in half an hour on the next show. Bye.
Bye-bye.